Okay, it's that time of year. People are flocking to the slopes, and then they're coming back to work, and they are hobbling, and they are limping their way through because of all of their injuries. So we have sports medicine Dr. Krystian Bigosinski here with some advice. You want to talk to us about what some of the most common injuries are, and then ways to prevent them, which really don't involve putting on your ski boots even.
Probably some of the most common injuries that we see are, first of all, concussions or head injuries. So that's really important. I would definitely suggest that folks wear a helmet. I think right now about 60% of skiers and snowboarders wear helmets. There's another 40% out there that are hitting the slopes without a helmet. And
I think a lot of times adults will strap the helmets on their kids, but then not wear them themselves.
See that all the time. You know, mom and dad think that they're, I don't know, somehow protected, but they put helmets on their kids. And it's just a good example for your children to put on a helmet yourself.
Exactly. Another
injury that we see a lot, especially with snowboarders, is wrist injuries, just because of the nature of the falls. People reach out behind them or reach in front of them. So I would definitely suggest that folks wear a rigid wrist guard that has a plastic element in it that would prevent those kinds of injuries.
Keeps it from overextending.
Yeah, and if you're worried about looking cool, they definitely fit inside gloves or mittens, so it really works great and it prevents a lot of injuries.
So people don't have to know you're expecting to fall.
Absolutely. We see a lot of thumb injuries in skiers. There's actually an injury called skier's thumb, which is a small fracture or a ligament tear that you can get on the inside of the thumb.
Okay, and if that's because of the grip on the poles?
Absolutely. So there's one good way to protect that. One thing that you can do is use an over-the-top grip, it's called. So putting your hand through the strap and then reaching down over the strap and holding the grip can help prevent that, versus most people who just kind of grip the pole like this. So you really want to just put your hand through and then reach down over the strap and hold it so that when you fall...
Are their fingers getting caught in the strap there?
No, what typically happens is when folks fall, they kind of try to hold on to the pole and then they bring their hand down and then they hurt their thumb.
Oh.
Versus if you're holding it on this way, the pole gets pulled out of your hand and then you use your hand a little bit more normally and you're kind of letting go of the pole and it protects your thumb a little bit.
And protecting those digits.
So that can definitely help.
All right, and what about getting us in shape? I know one of our photographers came back. He said, oh my goodness, my calves hurt so bad. And he really was sort of limping through the station here.
Absolutely. I think anytime anybody goes skiing, they should plan on doing at least 6 to 8 weeks of exercises before they ski to really protect their knees and protect their joints. We see plenty of knee injuries, especially in skiing, and there's a couple good exercises that you can do to get you in shape for that, and I would kind of try to plan ahead a little bit and start thinking about those exercises about 6 to 8 weeks before you go. You'll really enjoy your skiing a lot more and help protect yourself.
Okay, so by spring break, we should be all in shape now. I put my shoes on so that we can try to do some of these things. So what do you want us to do?
So there's a couple great exercises that you can do just using a Swiss ball. One of them is a hamstring curl. And this is a great exercise for the back muscles of the leg or the hamstrings as well as the core. And as you can see here, Maddie is just demonstrating good form where she's keeping her abdominal muscles tight and then bringing the ball up towards her and really working those hamstrings. Another good hamstring exercise is a reverse lunge, just holding onto the Swiss ball. So she'll start by standing and then take a step backwards. And then once you've got that one down, you can even add a twist where you step backwards and do a half twist to the side. So
now, why do you hold the ball when you do that? What is the difference from just, say, doing the lunge by yourself without the ball?
Holding the ball makes it a little bit more challenging and really focuses on engaging your core muscles, which are really important with skiing. So it helps make it more challenging balance-wise, and you really engage your core.
So your core is going to help you with your balance. If you get all of these muscles in shape with your legs, that's going to secure your knees better,
Absolutely. It helps protect your knee and then allows you to ski a little bit longer without getting as fatigued. I think we see a lot of ski accidents at the end of the day where people are doing their last couple runs, their leg muscles are just really shot, and then they kind of wipe out, and those muscles aren't protecting their knee as much. So if you can do some fitness beforehand, get the muscles a little bit more strong and more endurance, you're going to do great.
Okay, well, thanks. Some great advice here, some good ideas. We have one more, and as we go to break, we'll have you do the last exercise there. Thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it. If you want more information about these tips, log on to WGNTV.com/midday, and we will be right back with the last one, Superman, right? All right, what are we? Oh, both. Oh, I'll kick over the lights.